Well, back again, nice, lovely, early Sunday afternoon, heading back home from the store. Saw something I found quite interesting, and that yesterday, and this was on Facebook. It was this meme, supposedly of someone retiring from Congress or leaving Congress, whatever, who was a Republican. They said, "Oh well, Republicans don't like Trump," which, trust me, I already know that. You know, the Republican establishment, and that they were just going to use him as a puppet to get what they want, and then once they do, and they get everyone to hate him, they were going to just kick him to the curb, get rid of him. This don't surprise me, because I honestly think that's what they were trying to do with W. Bush. And I think Daddy kind of stopped that just a little bit. Trump don't have that luxury. I will say one thing that I've been saying for a while, and if you go back and torture yourself listening to my videos, you'll know that I've questioned Trump's motives. And I've questioned whether or not some of the things he's saying and doing are legitimate. I believe the Republican establishment will try to use Trump any way they can to get what they want, and they'll try to sacrifice him. I honestly think they will. I don't think they're going to do as some say, the sacrificing like they did of JFK. You know, there's a lot of people that say that happened because he's getting ready to expose the establishment. That may have been the case. And I say Trump may do some exposing himself when they start trying to throw him under the bus, which I think they will. I say he will do some of that. I don't think they're going to go full. I don't think he's going to eat a bullet for it. I could be wrong. I don't know. But there's one thing I do feel about Trump, and I think this will work to his advantage, and it's not just his openness on social media and the fact he knows how to use that to his advantage. You know, that will help out a lot should the Republican establishment come after him. What I think will happen is, or what I think is going on, I think Trump has in the back of his mind of doing the double cross thing as well. I think he's going to play along with the Republicans, get some of the things he wants, and they get some of the things they want. Only I think he has plans of turning the tables, because let's face it, at some point in time, that pendulum in Congress is going to switch back over to the Democrats, and he's going to want to play them too. So here's what I see going down. I foresee the Republican establishment and Trump going head to head. Plain and simple. And I've said this a few times to people on Facebook, and I'll say this now. I want Trump to be the kind of president that people on the left, you know, who think Barack Obama's the greatest president of all time, and we're crying and everything else because of the prospect of, you know, Trump becoming president. I want them to have to eat their words. I want him to be so great that they have to break down and admit he was better than Obama. That I want. At the same time, I want the Republican establishment to hate his guts. I want him to go about achieving these things in such a way that pisses them off royally. Tall order, I know. And I think by the time it's said and done, the hate that the Republican establishment has for him will come out. To the point that they'll probably even push for him to be impeached, like some say that they will do once they get what they want from him. But I want him, by the time that happens, I want him to have the Democrats to the point they're saying, he ain't all that bad after all. Because at the end of the day, whether you like it or not, the president's just a figurehead, really. The real power lies in Congress and all that. It lies in the lobbyists who have Congress eating out of their hip pockets, that shadow government, those Podesta emails reference. It does exist. I wish it didn't, and I wish it was exposed, but it does. The president's just a figurehead. The presidency's been trying to garner more power with each passing day and each passing year, but it shouldn't be. But I still want him to use what power he has in such a way that he blows the partisan politics out of the water, the establishments, everything. I want him to expose both sides. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on the matter. Later.